Hey everybody! Welcome to the stream. It's Subnautica Sunday. Subnautica Sunday. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a little while since we have played some Subnautica, so you know what? I thought, screw it, I want to play some Subnautica. I've got a couple of hours before I have to go down to see my partner who's having surgery. Hey, Chara. Hey, Starkiller. Welcome to the stream. Howdy, Rayox. And Lizzie. Long time no see, Liz. What are you up to today? I have a couple of hours before I have to go and deal with sort of, you know, getting ready to go and see my partner. Speedrunning. Probably not. It's been a while since I've played Subnautica. So I'm just putting out a tweet while we're waiting for the world to load. And once the world has loaded, we'll get in and start playing. And yeah, I've got a couple of hours to go through. Hey, Jay, welcome to the stream. I missed this. I know, I'm working, been so busy, DX needing money for a new car. Oh, that sucks. It sucks that you're working. I missed you. Oh, I missed you too, Lizzie. Do you have Ark? I do have Ark. I don't particularly enjoy Ark, but you never know. Someone might convince me to play it. If yes, please do a series on it. I did do a stream on it, Starkiller, and kind of got my ass kicked by it. And I'm kind of like, why is it so terrible? Why is there no spawn protection? Why does it spawn you next to level 14 dinosaurs? But you never know. I might do a series on it. Yep, I'm off to see Zana. Zana has some surgery on Monday. Going into the NHS and having surgery. So I'm going to be streaming for a couple of days. I have got videos set up every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, which are my modern Skyblock videos. So those are done. Those are pre-done for the next week or so, so that I can go and look after her. I was planning on recording some stuff over this weekend, but I've been unwell. I've had kind of a bit of a cold thing, and I've been in bed a lot of the weekend. You were planning on doing an Ark series, Starkler? Cool. Ark factions. Oh, factions gameplay. I'm not even a fan of Minecraft factions, and I love Minecraft. Why play faction stuff? If you would like to share the stream, by the way, guys, that would be greatly appreciated. Anything to help get the name of the stream out there is much appreciated. And yes. Wait, new game? No! This is Subnautica, dude. Subnautica is an old game. Played Subnautica ages ago. You make videos on your channel, you only have 3 subs. It happens, dude. Hey, Elf Daughter, welcome to the stream. As I was saying to people, it's only going to be a couple of hours of stream today because I've got to get ready to go and see my partner who's having surgery. I have got videos prepared for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was going to have other videos prepared, but I've been a little bit unwell over this weekend. So, basic storyline, as you just saw, we crashed, and now we're trapped on an ocean planet. And if we have a look around... Oh, that's our ship. Hey, Sam, welcome to the stream. Long time no see with you as well. All the people I haven't seen for a while coming in and visiting. How are you doing today, Sam? Bloop. Titanium. Copper? Copper! Yay, we're after copper. Your probability of survival has just increased. Oh, new game. Yeah, it's a new game on Subnautica. New game on Subnautica, very much so. Oh, well, the old game I've actually completed, and I'm building the other save I've got. I'm building a spaceship. So I thought, you know what? Rather than jump in right when I'm building the spaceship, I would actually, you know, play a game where you guys could enjoy the flow of the game. STV, welcome to the stream. How you doing, STV? Yoink, cave sulfur, I'll have that. A little bit more titanium, that's fine by me. So what I do want is I do want to grab a little bit of silver before I go back. Okay, a little bit unwell. My partner's going in for surgery, but she'll be fine. It's routine surgery. So I'm not going to be streaming for a couple of days, but everything else should be fine for those. And we'll come down here, see if we can grab some silver while we're down here. We are looking for sandstone. There's a sandstone deposit quite high up in the water. Silver? Silver! Yay! But everything should be good and shiny. Oh, one of the tips I always give to people is go into your beacon manager and turn your beacon to something other than freaking blue. I don't know why they have blue to be the standard colour. It's ridiculous. Alfie, what have you been up to today? I take it you've been job hunting today. That would be my guess, is that you've been job hunting today. How many Tootsies rolls could a Tootsie Roll roll? Tootsie Roll is a Tootsie Roll. You could Tootsie Roll or Tootsie Roll. If a Tootsie Roll could Tootsie Roll, if a Tootsie Roll could roll a Tootsie Roll, I assume a Tootsie Roll could roll a lot of Tootsie Roll. Let's grab some silicon and some glass. And another silicon. Online tutoring jobs. Nice, Elfie. Oxygen tank. Flippers. Now we have to leave. Take our oxygen tank off. And go back in again. And we can go... Ah, we need one more glass. Dang it. I thought we had enough glass, but we don't. Repair tool. And then batteries. One battery, two battery. And scanner tool. I thought we only needed one glass, but apparently we need two. That's fine. So, 1, 2, 3. And one of them. If you could be any superhero, who would you want to be? I would want to be a superhero who could help people, like save people's lives in a very sort of distinct way. I would want to be a superhero who had the ability to heal people, even if that meant that like I had to take on their condition or something like that. A lot of people say they would like to, you know, take pain off other people, but in reality they would go with things like super strength or super speed. I would love to... 2 divided by 28 times minus 9 plus 23 times 0. Well, you have to do BODMAS, which is brackets, orders of magnitude, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So that's an odd one because the division would come first, so it would be 2 divided by 28, which would be like 0 point something ridiculous. So unless you're doing it as a sequential equation, you're going to have a very, very, very strange thing. I am not a medic, Chara. I would love to be a medic. I actually, when I was a teenager, started preparing myself to become a paramedic. I actually started going through the kind of stuff you need to learn to become a paramedic. I started prepping myself for life as a paramedic. But then I found out that, unfortunately, because of my medical condition, it is actually physically impossible for me to be a paramedic. So, because of my skin condition, because their insurance basically doesn't cover people who have permanent open wounds to be paramedics. So I can't be a paramedic. I did want to be, though. The answer's 0. Are you sure? 2 divided by 28, because if you're working on BODMAS, which is basic mathematics, 2 divided by 28 would come first, and that would give you like a 0 point something, which would be a little bit kind of hard to get. Well, it is 0 elf if you're working it as a sequential equation, and some equations are worked as sequential equations. But if it's not tagged as a sequential equation, you tend to assume that it's not. If it's not tagged as a sequential equation, you tend to assume that it's a BODMAS equation. Yes, but multiplication isn't the last thing you do, Lizzie. So BODMAS states that multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So in sequential equations, if the multiplication is the thing at the end, is the last thing, then yes, it will always be 0 in sequential. But in BODMAS, multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So what you'd be doing is you'd be multiplying the thing in front of... Going back to listening and work. Sorry! Sorry, Liz. I didn't mean to scare you off. What have I started? You started the discussion on the principles of basic mathematics. Good thing I'm applying to be an English tutor, not a maths tutor. See, I quite enjoy maths. And actually, one of the funny things is, to be a paramedic, you actually have to know maths. And, like, I know several guys who wanted to be paramedics and failed on the maths test. I didn't fail on the maths test, I failed on the principle of my health. Oh, you see, that's not you being bad at maths, Lizzie. That's just you being slightly scared of nomenclature. Big words are scary to people who don't understand what the big words mean. Won't lie, I almost fell asleep. Ha screw you. Big words are scary to people who don't know what the big words mean. Technically, Rayox, possibly not. It depends on whether or not you subscribe to quantum theory mathematics. If you subscribe to quantum theory mathematics, 2.2 is 3.99999999999999999 recurring. And this is the point where I get into the mathematics that people really, really don't like, that make no sense. It's like when I talk to it's like when I teach people D&D, when I teach people the game of D&D. There's a lot of big words in D&D, right? There's a lot of big words in D&D that scare people off. And when new people join D&D, I say to them, don't read the rulebook. I will give you a character to play, and whenever you want to do anything, roll a d20. That's it. That's all you need to know. That is 100% of what you need to know. And then I realised I was watching you play Subnautica.
Lightpod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results.
Dungeons and Dragons is great fun. I am also a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, Lizzie. I'll see if I can stop. Oh, and in come the ocean puns. Yay! It's been a while since we've had someone doing ocean puns. Deployables. We need copper wire. We should have enough for copper wire, shouldn't we? Yeah, we do. That's fine. And there we go. One sea glide. All prepped and ready. Same with Magic the Gathering. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering was a fun game. Magic the Gathering was a fun game, but the problem with Magic the Gathering is that it's very expensive and the company that makes it has no intention of making it cheaper for people to play it, basically. That's the issue I have with Magic the Gathering, is that basically they intentionally make it expensive and don't really care.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core.
What a terrible pun. Might as well get them out of the way. Yay, bad puns. See, that's another thing. Like, one of the things that helps people if they're having problems with the nomenclature of stuff is that you ascribe to it a thing they already know and understand. So for you, you already know and understand Yu-Gi-Oh! So learning Magic the Gathering wasn't too bad. So, for instance, one of the things they do in D&D is they have things called levels. And anyone who's played a video game knows, like, oh, levels is levels. You level up and you gain more skills. The issue with D&D is that levels means about 8 different things. You have spell level, you have caster level, you have character level, you have all sorts of different things. Hey, Rattlesnake Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Rattlesnake? I hope you are well.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Eels and Escalators are the real board game. Oh dear. Are you squidding? School is out. Why are you talking nerdy mumbo jumbo? Because it's fun to talk nerdy mumbo jumbo. Actually, Elf, I quite enjoy DMing. I don't know if you've ever met Toad. Toad and 50 are two of my friends. Scaldera and Toad 50 and Kurt, Savory Kurt, have all played D&D with me as Dungeon Master. I haven't actually been a player for a long time. I mean snakes and ladders. No, eels and escalators. Eels and escalators is the SpongeBob piss take of snakes and ladders. The question is, have you guys ever played Humans and Homes? Hey, Mr. Nicholas, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Nicholas? Hey, Daniel, welcome to the stream. We are talking about D&D as we go off towards the island, which is this way. Remind the story, I just started a new save, Rattlesnake. Because the only other save I have, I've actually basically finished building the rocket ship. I really want to get back into D&D. D&D is great fun. I haven't DM'd for a couple of months now because stress and other things going on. But, and also because the group I was DMing for are all Americans. But I know that Everyday John wants to try Dungeons and Dragons. And Elfie wants to try Dungeons and Dragons. I don't mind DMing. Like, I've got some storylines and story arcs and things that I can DM reasonably easily. Like, I've got some penny campaigns set up. Droid, do a D&D podcast. D&D podcasts require you to get the agreement of everyone you're playing D&D with, which can be a little bit difficult at times. Played D&D a little over a year ago now. Awesome, Mr. Nicholas. I played D&D from the age of 12 to the age of about 20, and then stopped playing D&D for about 6 years, and then came back and immediately started dungeon mastering, because no one else wanted to dungeon master. Hey, Luke! Long time no see. Oops, wrong entrance. I know I can go under the island and come in through the underneath, but actually there's just a beach you can go up over here. That would be awesome. We should get a Discord channel together going and live stream it. I did not live stream, but I did do videos of some of the sessions I did with Toad, and actually Toad posted up some of the sessions himself. Try playing Dying Light. Dying Light's pretty cool. I've seen people play Dying Light.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Do I have permission to eat a Pop-Tart? Of course you have permission to eat a Pop-Tart, Riox. You don't need my permission to eat a Pop-Tart. You might need your parents' permission to eat a Pop-Tart. Jess, welcome everyone to the stream. But yeah, so when I say Dungeons and Dragons as well, what I actually mean, because Dungeons and Dragons is the term everyone knows and uses. What I actually mean is tabletop gaming. I have run Dungeon Mastered, D20, D10, White Wolf, D6, Fate system, and I've actually DM'd a couple of other systems as well. I think my favourite one to DM is the D20 system. I once had someone tell me that it was impossible to play a horror game under a D20 system. My game that I played when I came back to DMing with Toadnet and 50-Foot Ant was a horror game that gave one of them nightmares. So I personally think that it doesn't matter what system you're playing. Wait, what? Wolf's White? No. White Wolf is a tabletop RPG system. Dying Light right now, haven't played. Cool. Try breathing, droid. I am breathing. I wouldn't be able to talk this fast if I wasn't breathing.
Blueprint acquired. Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration.
Ever played an Uno match that lasted the entire night? It was a 13-player Uno match. Wow.
Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Oh, don't drop them. Eat them, you twit. Wait, robots breathe. Of course we do. We need to actually, you know, have air-based coolant. Did you not realise that robots, like humanoid robots, use air-based cooling systems?
New blueprint acquired.
Thank you, Rattlesnake. See, that sort of affirmation is very, very nice to receive. People don't realise how stressful it is being a small YouTuber. No, this isn't a speedrun, Lizzie. If this was a speedrun, I'd already be going down into the lava zone by now. In fact, if this was a speedrun, I never would have come to this island, because there's no point. In a speedrun of this game, there is no point coming to this island. It serves no purpose. Nah, fam, he needs 10 bazillion jillion subs. Thank you. I would love to have 10 bazillion jillion subs. Try having 4 subs. It sucks, Luke. I know. I was there for, like, a long time. And bear in mind that I have a lot of subs, but very few of those subs give a crap about my channel. Like, I have, like, 99% of my subs are what's called dead subs, in that they just don't, like, come to the channel anymore. The world record of this game is, like, 39 minutes, I think. And requires a couple of glitches. The world record of a glitchless run of this game is like 1 hour and 20 minutes.
New blueprint acquired.
And blueprints on this and speedruns on this game are actually a lot of fun. If you want to see a glitched speedrun of this game, I think there's a guy called Shadow Keeping or something like that, who does 35 regular viewers. That's awesome. You have more regular viewers than I do, Elfie. You have more regular viewers than me. That's impressive. You are producing content that people like. Hey, Boon Biffy, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How you diddling, Boony? I'm okay. I'm going to be going down to see my partner over the next couple of days. Got some videos planned and set up to sort of upload. But I'm going down to see my partner because my partner's having surgery. So yay, crab crawler, cave crawler.
Integrating new PDA data.
You're getting 1 to 2 viewers? That's not bad, Chara. My views are random. Yeah, a lot of it is. My views, the reason I have so many subscribers is basically because of Subnautica. Because I was playing Subnautica right when several big YouTubers stopped. And so I ended up getting a lot of their backflow for, like, people who stopped watching them and were like, I still want to watch Subnautica, but they've stopped playing it. I've not really played Bendy and the Ink Machine Rayox, so no, not particularly.
blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
And we're going to cycle around this way. We're going to grab one of these, because this is the seed we don't have. So we've got all the seeds that are food seeds. And we're going to follow the path around this way, and we're going to pick up a PDA up here.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
And that's the signal location one. So if you want the signal location, that's the PDA you need. Do you know 8-bit Rayan? No, I don't. Very possible I've watched him in the past, but I don't know. Do you know what your biggest fear is? Stars. Killers. Bye, Gyrath. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Much appreciated. When your school has chili for lunch. That's a decent fear. I'm not going to take the piss out of that fear. The gas bombs. But yes, welcome everybody. So, Elfie wants to play D&D, Toad and 50 like playing D&D. I might set up a Discord again, or I might like see if I can, I don't know. Setting up a Discord is stressful for me because of the way my last Discord went, unfortunately. I know I should have a Discord. Lots of people said I should have a Discord, and it's like, I suppose I've purged a lot of the stuff from my previous Discord, and I'm not going to hit popularity the way I did with Subnautica again, so I'm probably not going to have the same problem. Or at least not for a while, anyway. Can I join in on the D&D thing? Depends. Like, if we're going to be streaming it, then I would probably, like... And also, there's a lot of people I know who want to play D&D already, and, like, know personally. Like, know... as in have met face-to-face or live in the same country and have streamed together or stuff like that. So, I would have to prioritise people who I know well. Got to head off, I'll talk to you later. Bye, bye, Lizzie. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Your attention and
30 seconds.
Your sort of availability to come and be in the stream was great. Just collab with Miva Gaming. Hey, Patrol! Yeah, I know. Someone said to me you should go back and play Subnautica, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played Subnautica in absolutely ages. Screw it, I'm going to play some Subnautica. So I jumped on Subnautica, and I'm having fun. I still remember where most of the stuff is. I still remember everything apart from 2 of the glass, or 2 of the stuff I needed to build my deep oxygen tank straight off. Thank you, Lizzie. You have a good day too, sweetie. My day will be driving down to see my partner very soon. How are you today, Patrol? What have you been up to? Paw Patrol. No, not Paw Patrol. Patrol Gaming. Although Patrol Gaming might be a member of the Paw Patrol. Are you a dog, Patrol? Are you secretly a cartoon dog? Just out of curiosity. Because if you're secretly a cartoon dog, then my respect for you has gone up significantly. Discords are annoying toast. Discords are annoying to manage. Very annoying to manage. I stopped sub for ages in the middle, and when I came back, boom, story and stuff. Hey! Story. Story.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live.
Not that I know of. I like that it's not that he knows of, as if he might actually be a dog. It's like, I don't know if I'm a dog.
Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
His or her secret has been revealed! Okay, so we don't have enough silver and we don't have enough gold. We should have enough gold. Wait a second, why can't I make a computer chip? Oh, because I need 2 table coral. I need 2 silver and 2 table coral. I might actually have the silver in my storage. Have you played Fortnite? I have played Fortnite. It's not really my sort of game. Wouldn't it be Bad Wolf who's a member of the Paw Patrol? Bad Wolf is one of the Paw Patrol's enemies. Because, you know, he's Bad Wolf. So, you know, he's one of the people who the Paw Patrol try and stop from doing evil things. Dang it, I only have 1 silver. Oh my god, I just realised. What did you just realise, Starkiller? How is the TARDIS... Wait, what? I'm confused. Who said the TARDIS was a dog? Admittedly, I'm perpetually confused by my own chat anyway, so... Courage is a member... Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage the Cowardly Dog is not a member of the Paw Patrol. I'm sorry. I strongly disagree. He's a coward. How could he be the member of, like, a rescue organisation? Do you like GTA? I've played GTA games. I've had fun playing GTA games. Do I specifically like GTA itself? Not especially. Droid is made of droid. Bad Wolf is also the name of... Bad Wolf isn't the name of the TARDIS. Since when was the TARDIS called Bad Wolf? Wait, is the TARDIS actually named Bad Wolf, Elfie? When on earth did they do that to the canon? Wow. Hey, Sandshark.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
There's the entrance to the Jelly Cave. Bad Wolf is on the side of the... Wait, what? The TARDIS is blue all over and is a police box and has like a police sign on the side of it. Like...
30 seconds.
Dungus and Dragoons. See, I do what happened in your other save. My other save of this, I completed the game. It's not a hard... this game is not a particularly difficult game to complete even on hardcore mode. Which, by the way, we're on, guys. We're on hardcore mode. If I die, I die. There is no coming back from death in this mode.
Integrating new PDA data.
You all been watching the new Doctor Who. I can't say I approve of this newfangled Doctor Who you guys have been watching.
30 seconds.
Hey, Boom Biffy. I started playing Subnautica when I had about 1,500 subs. It was Rose who painted Bad Wolf everywhere to warn the Doctor about something. Oh, so it was like, it was a story arc. Okay. Fair enough. That's alright, Lake. No worries. Basically, if you want to know how the game ends, spoiler warning for those who want spoiler warnings, I will go out of my menu once I finish giving spoilers. So, if you don't want spoilers for the game, mute it while I'm in this menu this time round. Okay. So, what happens at the end of the game? You find out that the planet is under quarantine because of a nasty bacteria that's taken over the planet. You cure the bacteria, which allows you to open the quarantine. When you open the quarantine, you're able to get off the planet, but you have to build a rocket ship. You build a rocket ship, you get off the planet, and then you find out that the company you work for is going to charge you basically multiple millions of dollars because you mined resources and didn't give them to the company. There we go. End of things. The subs, they're multiplying. The subs, they're multiplying. And they're losing control. Because the power you're defying, it's electrifying.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
The computer tower, because I was a computer. So the Discord name is the computer tower. But the Discord is no longer in operation.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
All in all, just another sub in the wall. No! I don't consider my subs like just part of the random noise of my channel. I consider my subs to be an important part of my existence here on YouTube. Like, if I didn't have subs, I wouldn't be here on YouTube. If people didn't come and watch my streams, I wouldn't stream. Like, I wouldn't bother. Like, the whole point I stream is because people come and watch and I can chat with you guys. The whole reason I stream is you guys. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be streaming.
Seek fluid intake. "30 seconds.
Is the fan Discord dead? The fan Discord got deleted a long time ago, Chara. How does the oxygen pump work? Which one, Rattlesnake? The floating oxygen pump or the base oxygen pump? So, are we talking about this one? Base attached pump? Or are we talking about the floating pump that you make in your production zone? If we're talking about the floating pump, it works differently to the base attached pump. Roughly the same, but the sort of start of it is different.
New blueprint acquired.
It wasn't killed by anyone in particular. It was just a case of the floating one. Okay, so what you do is you deploy the floating one when you're near the surface, and it floats in the position you drop it in. And once you've sort of deployed it and it's floating in position, you can then attach piping to it, and that piping will allow you to take oxygen down underwater. A source of oxygen. Hey, Blukey the Ghost, welcome to the stream. That section works the same, it's just the deploying. The base attached one you attach to a base, and the floating one you deploy and then swim down to.
Oxygen.
Gravity Falla. I've never played Gravity Falla. How are you doing, Eric? It has been a while. It has been a long old while. But I'm glad people are popping in and saying hello. I've missed you all. These, by the way, are a great way of getting oxygen when you're at the bottom of the ocean. You just hover above them and they give you oxygen. They are all over the place in certain areas. Well, not all over the place. They are in certain areas. But they're quite prolific in areas. So you can get a lot of them in certain areas and grab oxygen from them. For instance, here. I was searching for Subnautica and found you. Awesome, Blukey. I haven't played Subnautica for a while, but I've completed the game several times. I hope you are sort of going to pop in and say hello and stick around for a bit and hopefully enjoy it. It's the ghost! Quick! Someone called the Ghostbusters. So, as always, we are going to check our subs. And if we have any subs, we are going to go with the subs first. So let's pop over onto YouTube and have a look at my community page. Yes, I'm a ghost koala. Ghost koalas! Sponsors. Let's have a look at the sponsorships. Sponsorships. We have Elf Daughter Gaming, who sponsored us approximately a month ago. So, Elf. Not Son! Because we always have Elf Not Son. And Elf Not Son is going to be purple. Is it a bit laggy for you as well, River? I'm not having any lag at all, River. Let me check my stream health, make sure it's not my stream health. Stream health has been completely stable the whole time. So I believe that might be you. Music plays in the background. Yes, there is some nice music. Is the music loud enough for you guys? I can turn the music up a little bit, if you would prefer some slightly louder music. Let's have a look. General. Music volume up. Voice and ambient volume down.
This is LifePod 3 uploading our
I stream very regularly Rattlesnake games. I haven't streamed for a couple of days. So used to Not Sun now.
Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Filthy Arizona. I personally wouldn't go with Filthy Arizona, but that's me. Yes, yes, Subnautica. I've been waiting for a long time. Hey, Turtle Assault. Yeah, we're playing some Subnautica today. So, let's bloop. Okay, so this locker. As I have no more sponsors, and no one has super chatted, which is a way to guarantee yourself a locker, by the way, is if you sponsor or super chat. As I have no more sponsors and no more super chats, let us say... the first person who can tell me the sequence of BODMAS for mathematics. Write out what BODMAS means for mathematics. And the first person to do that will get a locker. On a scale of 1, stepping on me, to brick, how much does it hurt to stub your toe? It hurts a lot to stub toes. Like, it definitely hurts a lot to stub toes. I'm going to put all my hard stuff inside of Elfie. BODMAS. BODMAS is a mathematical term. What does BODMAS mean? Multiply, add, subtract, divide. Not quite. Almost there, dude. More hard things for Elfie. All the hard things go in Elfie. That's quite hard. That goes in Elfie. That's quite hard. That goes in Elfie. Soft things go in the other locker. So these things are quite soft. I suppose these things are quite hard, but they're going to go in this locker as well. Going to put all my hard stuff inside Alfie. Exactly! Exactly. Alfie gets me. Alfie likes my hard stuff. Order of operations is what I found on Google. Yes! Order of operations. BIDMAS. Breaks indicate division. Multiplying, add, subtracted. I'm going to give that one to Luke. It's technically brackets, orders. Division multiplies in addition and subtraction. But parentheses, exponents, multiplies, divides, subtracts, and attack. Filthy gets a locker just because Filthy's going old school with this shit and going PEMDAS. It's been a long time since I've seen someone use PEMDAS. Although PEMDAS is technically out of date. Technically, I need to lower you slightly, Filthy. Technically, PEMDAS is out of date because technically we now do division before multiplication. Filthy Cha. Where are you from? I'm from the UK, Rattlesnake. Thank you very much for asking. I'm not commenting anything about that. Comment, Elf. Comment. You know you want to comment on things, Elf. You know you do. That's because you're awesome, Elf. Don't allow people to deny your awesomeness, Elf. Table coral sample. I did bidmass in my school. Nice. I should hope you did bidmass at school. You just subbed. Yay, Bluekey. If you are not set to private subs, then it should turn up on the screen at some point. Wait till I repurpose you as my seed locker, Elfie. And I start putting all of my seed inside you. Hey, Tobias. Just came from vacation. Awesome. Where were you on vacation? Elfie likes my hard stuff. She does. Elfie likes all the hard things. What did Mr. Nicholas say? People eat at McDonald's and Sonic. Sonic is a restaurant in America. I have been to a Sonic. I would not... I would suggest people don't go to Sonic. It's not a good restaurant. It's a terrible, terrible restaurant. Did anyone get the lock yet? We have Luke and we have Filthy Cha, because Filthy Cha went all PEMDAS on us rather than Bodmass. I should know by now. Collapses laughter. No, don't collapse, Elfie.
Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted.
Look.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
I've given you lockers, Luke. You're on the wall.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours. Seek fluid intake.
How are you never scared of anything in games? Because I'm a badass. Droid is a badass and therefore never scared of anything. Konbanwa! Welcome, Ryox. Konbanwa with the Japanese greeting. Although Konbanwa technically means good evening. If you want to take your date somewhere special.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing some titanium. Ah. Bellato at Las Vegas. I'm a little bit far from Las Vegas to take my date to that face, Las Vegas, and also my date is, you know, going into surgery soon, so I don't think she wants to go to Las Vegas. But that's fine. Oh, the Gary Fish is stuck. Go, go. Gary Fish, be free. There we go. How does one fix leaks? With a repair tool, you will find the leak somewhere on your base, so you'll find a little kind of gash in your base, and you kind of poke it with the repair tool. Cyber, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Cyber? Right. So, this is going to be growing now. Where's our last food and water? We're going to drink these. I think that. That's fine.
Stabilizing.
And that's okay. That's okay, Blue. No worries. And we're going to head off in this direction to... Actually, no. Let's head to the... Where is it? Stranded near a cave system. How often do you save? I can't save in this mode, Lake. This is hardcore mode. It will only allow me to save when I leave the game. So you see, if I go to escape, I have no save. I only have save and quit. Because I'm playing in hardcore mode. Because I'm a badass. I hope Droid knows the way to the hospital. She's either going to be having it at... I won't give you the names of the hospitals, but she's either going to be having it at the hospital that's literally a 4-minute walk from her house, or she's going to be having it at the one that's the other side of the city she's in. If I bribe Droid, I might get a locker. Droid is the best you... That's not a bribe. Bribes involve money, Reox. And I can guarantee this, if you super chat or you sponsor the channel, you will get a locker. In fact, when I was playing Subnautica regularly, I had like 4 sponsors, and every single time I played Subnautica, I made 4 lockers so that my sponsors got a locker each. Hardcore equals death is more deadly. Hardcore equals death is permanent. Some creatures do more damage, but most creatures do roughly the same amount of damage. Oxygen depletion does more damage in hardcore. Hardcore parkour!
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%.
Hey, Rattlesnake Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you diddling? How you diddling, squiddling?
Your routine for uniform muscle development. Integrating new PDA data. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen.
Gotta go. Bye, guys. Have fun. Okie dokie, Luke. Thank you very much for popping in the stream. Do you like Russia? I don't have anything against Russia. I personally think politicians in Russia and politicians in most countries are not the best people in the world. But Russian people in the Russian country? Nothing against it. It's a country full of people. Human beings are human beings all over the world. We all want the same thing. We want to be able to live our lives in comfort without being massively kind of inconvenienced by things around us. So I don't see any reason to think of Russia or Russians as anything different than any other country. They have different geopolitical stance than other countries at the moment, but I think I just killed myself considering I'm stranded and my Cyclops is out of power. Where are you, Blukey? Because if you are in a place where you can get hold of the necessary things to build power cells, do you have access to silicon rubber and 2 batteries? Like, do you have batteries in your tool and silicon rubber in storage? Because if so, you can make yourself a energy cell. 8 months. That's quite a long time to be watching the channel, Turtle. Although you haven't been watching us, like, all the time. You have been doing other things. For those people who are concerned for Turtle's well-being, it's not like he's been sat there watching us for 8 months. He has actually done other things with his, like, brain and life.
Integrating new
Do you have the Cyclops? Not in this save, Rattlesnake. I've completed the game on several saves, but I don't have the Cyclops in this save at the moment.
Acquired.
So let's quickly pop out, grab some oxygen, and then we will pop back in and go into the dark areas.
30 seconds.
Getting the battery charger early is quite nice. We'll go through here. Nope, don't get stuck on anything. Go through here, and up here, and up here, and down and around. And we'll see what we can find. We can find battery charger. I have batteries, and I might have silicon rubber. If you have batteries and silicon rubber, you can make yourself a power cell, which means you can get power to your Cyclops. I wanted to super chat, but my mum won't let me. That's alright, Rayox. No worries. Like, there's no pressure for people to chat. I tease people about super chatting, but there's no actual, like, you don't have to super chat. Super hat! I wanted a super hat, but my mum wouldn't let me. She said I was only allowed a normal hat. Hats with superpowers are not allowed. Which is really sad, because hats with superpowers would be super cool.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I've completed Subnautica probably about 6 or 7 times. Your friend is salted. No! Are they chips? Because if they're salted chips, then I'll definitely eat them. I mean, Shush. I wasn't talking about eating human beings. I'm not a murderous droid. I have never killed anyone where it wasn't in their best interest to die. I mean, gotta go, my phone needs charging. No worries, Necklace. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. I hope you enjoyed the channel. If I see you back later on, that would be great. If you didn't enjoy the channel, no worries. Oop, Chara's dropping the actually. Actually additions, or... what? Which actually are you dropping? Ooh, that's nice. Modification station. Do you like pub or Fortnite? I'm not a fan of Battle Royale games. The closest thing to a Battle Royale game that I really got into was quite a long time ago. I got into a game called... oh, what was it called? It was called PlanetSide. PlanetSide 2, to be specific. That was kind of Battle Royale-y, but was actually interesting because there was a tactical element to it. Can I play Minecraft with you later on? I don't really have any servers, dude.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
I don't own a server, so...
seek fluid intake immediately.
It would be kind of hard for us to play together. And I don't really do the whole, like, high-pixel shit. Made a parcel and put it in, but I'm near the Cyclops, and I think I hear a Reaper. That's okay, Bluky. Reapers aren't that dangerous. As soon as the Aurora explodes, I'll be actually going to the Aurora where the Reapers are and just kind of ignoring the Reapers. The way to cope with Reapers is just not to be that scared of them. Yay! Modification station. Excellent. Getting all the shiz. And by the way, for those people who are wondering why I'm not picking up the bits of the prawn suit, it's because there's literally no point. There's not enough bits of prawn suit here, and I'm going to the Aurora later anyway. So all it would do is kind of give me pointless stuff. Can't ignore the Reaper, he can only ignore you. Hey, I ignore the Reapers all the time. Reapers are far less dangerous than people think. Actually, Droid, zombie jerky you gave me would like to say otherwise. Hey, hey, hey! I never ate the zombie jerky. You ate the zombie jerky. That makes you the cannibal, not me. Just because I provided the zombie jerky doesn't make me a cannibal. You're the one who ate it. Not my fault. Never try to out-technicality Droid. Droid is the chief of technicalities. Ooh, quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10. Vital signs stabilizing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yay! Radiation suit. Now we just need 2 lead. Do we have 2 lead on us? No, we don't. So we just need to find a couple of lead now. Which shouldn't be too hard. We're going into one of the biomes where sandstone spawns, so we'll grab a couple of lead from this biome if we can find some sandstone. Which shouldn't be too hard. I'll just stop off here and grab some oxygen. I have old but good news. What good news do you have, Rayox? Silver. It's going to be the time where I get just nothing but silver, isn't it? Which is great, because silver's useful, but this game has a habit of going like, oh, you want lead? Yeah, have silver. Yay, lead. 1 lead. Gold. Okay, so we've gotten 1 of each. If that holds true, we should have to open no more than 3 more. on, sandstone. I beat Cuphead after 10 hours of wanting to break a sandwich. Wanting to break a sandwich? That's an odd expression. Ooh, Stalker Tooth. Yoink. Definitely have that while I'm here.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Yeah. Did you beat it on normal or expert? Because I've beaten it on normal and I have like 3 levels left to do on expert that I just can't do. Like 3 levels that I haven't done that are on expert mode. It's like, so close. So freaking close. But they're so hard. Those levels on expert mode. I also ate the sandwich I was going to break. Wait, what? I'm sure that makes sense in your brain, but in my brain it makes no sense. Come on, sandstone. Sandstone? Seriously, where's all the freaking sandstone? Do you mind? I'm trying to collect oxygen. Thank you. Little smeg chased me off my oxygen. It's why you have to have the sound on when you're playing this game, by the way, so that you can hear things like that roar.
30 seconds. Your primary directive.
No, it's not my primary directive. Go away, Nesba. There we go. There's our second lead. And another silver. And look. The moment I find my second lead, all the blinking sandstone in the freaking world. Near the front of the Aurora, in the mushroom tree biome, close to the Aurora, there is a big wall, and on that wall there's lots of limestone, sandstone, basalt. Yes, but that's within the radiation zone of the Aurora, and I can't go and get that until I have my radiation suit, like... See, that's the problem. I need the radiation suit to be able to go to the place with the radiation, which has lots of limestone, where you can get lead, which is what you use to build the radiation suit. So it's one of those things where chicken and the egg. I mean, technically you can go into the radiation zone. Without a radiation suit, but you take damage, and on hardcore, it's just not worth it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What is a basalt chunk? A basalt chunk is one of the black chunks that you get very deep down, usually in the lava zone, or near the lava zone. No, do not hit Nightbot with a chisel.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over.
Yes, radiation suit.
Nothing but vacuum.
Requires 2 fiber
These
mesh.
Alterra ships.
Luke,
They
give
run
me
low
your
on
mesh.
engine grease, send an SOS. You offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take
No,
more than
basalt
a week
chunk.
to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow.
Radiation suit.
Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
So what do I need for a battery charger? That's my next question. Battery charger. We need titanium, copper wire, and a wiring kit. Shouldn't be too hard. 2 silver. Do we have the copper for a copper wire? We do not have the copper for a copper wire. Okay, so we can't charge our batteries just yet. Let's take the 100% battery. Hold up, I'm gonna Google it. What happened to Pizza Riding Droid? Pizza Riding Droid's still about. Ooh, no. You. Whee! It's just that Pizza Riding Droid like tends to cover those things up and people get salty. I suppose I could put Pizza Riding Droid, like, here? Then he's kind of half cut off by the screen. But yeah, when I play Subnautica, I tend to hide Pizza Riding Droid just because, you know, screen space. Yay, he lives! Of course Pizza Riding Droid lives. I would never kill Pizza Riding Droid. He's my little droid buddy. Whack Toombas with the legendary chisel. Toomba, Toomba, Mega Crab! Mega Crab! Yay! Pizza Riding Droid lives. Yay! Okay, so, back of the Aurora, let's start gathering all of the free shit, because we want the free stuff. And there's a lot of free stuff at the back of the Aurora. Including some patterns that we are going to scan. Mecha Crab! Gold, lithium, and diamonds. Yep! That is correct. Although I don't find myself mining many basalt chunks, you can also get them by the gun island. As well. Battery... Medkit. There's Droid Rider Bagel. You should make it happen. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to talk to my artist for a long time, and my artist did do a lot of the work that she's done for me for free, and I don't feel right about kind of pestering her into doing work for me for free when she's already done work for free. If she wants to do work for me, like, and like I talk to her every now and then, if she wants to do work for me, that is more than sort of welcome, and I love the sort of free art that she's done for me so far, but... do not eat the battery, but the battery is so tasty. No, there's also basalt turtle. We won't get that far because I don't have enough time, because I have to go and do things later, but if you go back and look at some of my other playthroughs, you'll see that, like, basalt is a thing. What are you thanking me for, Lake?
30 seconds.
I don't tend to see the point, personally, in visiting the basalt chunks. Like, seriously, Turtle, like, go back and watch some of my old videos where I was in the lava zone. That basalt is a thing. Like, shale's a thing as well. Shale does exist. But basalt also exists. I'm not saying shale doesn't exist, but basalt also exists. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, like the Cyclops engine blueprints have always been back here. Ever since, like, version 0.7 or something like that. Like, Cyclops blueprints have been out the back here. Cyclops engine and Cyclops hull fragments. Cyclops bridge fragments have been out the back here. Not the hull fragments. The hull fragments are in the mushroom zone.
30 seconds.
The basalt spawns in multiple locations, Turtle. Basalt spawns based upon depth. Right? The lava zone is one of the spawns of basalt. But basalt is a rock in this game, Turtle. Like, I don't care how many times you Google it or what Google says to you. How many times have I completed this game? 6, 7 times? I've completed this game 4 times on stream. Right? Basalt exists in this game. Trust me.
Blueprint acquired.
Old news, I have Subnautica. Yay, Subnautica! I'm glad you have Subnautica. Subnautica's a fun game. Well worth the asking price of the game, I think. Even if the developers did have a little bit of a snafu with a couple of their employees near the end of development. I don't necessarily always like to support developers that are not good with their employees, but I think this game, the employees weren't particularly salty about what happened, and I think it was just a little bit of a disagreement between them. Trust in me.
30 seconds.
Trust in me. Give me your bank account details and trust in me. Anyone who gives me their bank account details is an idiot. Because Droid gonna rob you. What does it mean to sponsor the Godly Droid? So basically, sponsoring is like subscribing on Twitch. It is a monthly payment paid to YouTube, a proportion of which goes to me. Roughly the same proportion that Twitch gives to Twitch people for Twitch subscribes. So it works exactly the same way as a Twitch subscription would work. But they already had subscribing on YouTube, so they called it something else. Basically.
30 seconds.
Sea Dragon has an intention I don't get. I need your help. What don't you get about the Sea Dragon Lake? They must have... oh, whoa, hello. Okay, that thing glitched. That thing glitch hit me. Oh, you cheeky little bugger. Cheeky little bugger glitch hit me. That hasn't happened in a long time. I just licked my prawn suit. Don't lick the prawn suit. What if you have a shellfish allergy that you haven't had diagnosed? Licking the prawn suit will be fatal. Please play Pixark. I've heard of Pixark. I don't own Pixark, unfortunately, but I've heard of Pixark. And also, this guy is not roaring in any way, shape, or form. Like, he's not actually making the roar noise they're supposed to make before they charge you. So, yeah, that was mildly irritating. It's been a long time since one of those have actually successfully bitten me. Blinking thing. No, not Pixar, Filthy Chara, Pixark. Pixark is basically Ark Survival Evolved crossed with Minecraft. Someone's taken the idea of Ark Survival Evolved and actually, for a most part, just basically taken all the mechanics of Ark Survival Evolved and thrown it together in a pixel engine. In a Minecraft pixel engine.
New blueprint acquired.
Yes, I read your message, dude. I actually read it out loud on chat. Like I replied to your message, dude. I said if they replaced it, they must have replaced it recently because Basalt was still in the game when I was completing the game. Which admittedly was a couple of months ago, but... But why exactly does it, here's an interesting question for you, Turtle. Why was it important to you? Why was it important to you?
Seconds. Seek fluid intake immediately.
What was it about being right about that particular thing that was so important to you? Hush, Chara. No one has to like, subscribe, notification button or anything on my channel. My channel is not a very good channel, so...
30 seconds.
And no one is going to shoot you, Chara. You don't have to lie. What do you mean, Starkiller? Your channel is the best. Don't say that. No, my channel is not the best. Like, I don't have the... Like, for instance, there are lots and lots of channels. Let's take example, Many a True Nerd, Yogscast, Beard Brothers, Game Grumps. There are lots and lots of channels that are far better than mine. Elf Daughter Gaming.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
There's a channel that's better than mine.
We just picked up a massive debris.
What's the meaning of life? 42! The meaning of life is 42.
How many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunday.
Everyday John over on Twitch. That's a good channel.
The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Let's make ourselves a wiring kit. We don't have the silver on us, but that's fine. Elfie's got some silver in her belly. Let's take the silver out of Elfie's belly and make ourselves a wiring kit. And now we can start charging batteries. Droids on YouTube and Twitch, that's also a good one. There are several droids on YouTube. Hence why I am Droid 9000. There are several droids on YouTube. Not many of them produce regular content. Chara, as filthy as your locker is going to store my food for a moment.
Vital signs
Food and water.
stabilizing.
Batteries. I do have a couple of spent batteries somewhere. Elfie's got a spent battery inside her. Loop. And there we go. Let's pop down another one of these habitats over on this corner. Like so. Hey! Chara the Remimer has joined us over on Twitch, the SSD. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the SSD. Please try to process as much data as you can while you're here. Realise what Cyber says gain sadness. No! Don't be sad, Cyber. Don't be sad. I can't say that sadness is banned, but sadness is not allowed. So there. Okay, we want a titanium ingot, a lubricant, and a power cell. I think we should have all of that. We have a titanium ingot. We don't have lubricant anywhere. Huh. I could have sworn we had lubricant somewhere. Apparently they did change the name, yes. You have mastered the art of the shadow clone jutsu. Okay. If you say so, like, I never understood the shadow clone jutsu myself, because, like, if you could replicate yourself like that, then surely, you know, you wouldn't bother being ninja anymore. You just... Lobe! Hey, Quentin, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Quentin? What are you up to today, Quentin? Quentin Powers. Lobe! You love this game. Awesome. I enjoyed this game thoroughly myself. I've completed it many a time. It's a good game. It's a very good game. So let's make ourselves a mobile vehicle bay. Yay! Mobile vehicle bay. Droid is the best channel. Oh, Chara. First off, you don't even believe that Droid is the best channel. The best channel for you is Bad Wolf, and I know it. Who's the best Spider-Man? Oh, what was his name? The guy who took over as Spider-Man in the crashed meteorite arc in the Spider-Man comics. Not Peter Parker, the other one. Oh, what's his name? I genuinely can't remember his name. David or something? Dave something? I swear to Droid, Nightbot, if I see you on Osiris, I will chisel you! Lead, power cell, glass, titanium ingot. He's on to us! Run! It's fine, Chara. You like Bad Wolf's channel, and I like the fact that you like Bad Wolf's channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have the one lead. That's a problem. Nah, but you always got to support the channel that showed you. Mobile vehicle bay! Yay! Why do I get it? When I hear the words mobile vehicle bay, yay, why do I think of the Muppets? Yay! Like, Kermit the Frog with his arms in the air just running around going, yay! I am Kermit the Frog. Yay! I have a terrible Kermit the Frog voice. And stone, lead. There we go. That was easy. Hey, Peter, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Peter? So, 2 lead, 2 glass, titanium ingot, power cell lubricant. Lovely.
This is Officer Keen in Lightpod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
It's amusing because you're not actually talking about Peter who's in... Yeah, I'm Peter Parker. Are you Peter Parker? I was about to say that she's not actually talking about the guy who came in with whose name is Peter, but maybe she is. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so do I have the pattern for the laser cutter? I do have the pattern for the laser cutter, which means we are going to head over to the gun island first. So we're going to head over there, and we're going to go and grab the diamonds needed for the laser cutter first.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Means we are going to head towards this little pile of smoke in the distance. Stop Bulbo tree abuse. No! Bulbo trees deserve to be slashed to pieces. I strongly disagree that Bulbo trees do not deserve abuse. Women don't deserve abuse. And I highly encourage anyone, whether you are male or female, if you see someone being mistreated or being treated unfairly, then speak up, because that's how you stop it from happening. It's like with bullying. One of the main reasons people get away with bullying is because people don't deal with it. Can you imagine this, right? You're in a school, say you're in the playground, and you see someone getting bullied, and there are like 2 bullies. Can you imagine what would happen if the 30 students who aren't bullies turned around and said to the bullies, stop. Like, there's 30 of us and 2 of you. What you're doing is unacceptable. Stop, please. And that's very much what I believe with basically any kind of abuse that happens in public.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Lithium. Lithium. Shale.
The organic materials you gather are the property of the All Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Terraria? The problem is people got very aggressive with Terraria and very unpleasant with Terraria. People were not happy just to watch someone play Terraria. They wanted someone to play Terraria exactly and exactly the way that they want it played. I was like, maybe not. Hey, Amalate, welcome to the stream. Seen some Reapers, yes. Like, I don't have any problem with Terraria. I enjoy Terraria, but some of the community that has developed around Terraria is unpleasant. Want an Oreo droid? I would love an Oreo. I would totally snarf an Oreo right now. Bye, Cyber. Play some Fortnite with my friends. Okie dokie, dude. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Much appreciated. Lithium. Lithium. Break the time and space continuum to give droids an Oreo. Probably best if you don't break the time and space continuum just to give me an Oreo. If you wanted to give me an Oreo, you could just, you know, go on Amazon and send me an Oreo. In fact, I should set myself up an Amazon wishlist so people can send me stuff. And I'd probably have Amazon Pantry Oreos on my Amazon wishlist. Just be like, yeah, tell you what, you can send me Oreos. I would have no problems with being sent Oreos. Unboxings with Droid. Unboxing of Oreos? I think it'd be quite boring. It says on the outside what they are. I talk about that reasonably regularly, Turtle, because it is something that I have a reasonable amount of, you know, import in. I believe strongly in fair and reasonable treatment of people. And for some reason, it comes up with, like, when we play Subnautica, people talk about, you know, people talk about bullying. Terraria fans seem too much Ymir. It's interesting is that in every game you'll get people who are very much, you must play the game the way I want you to play the game. But in Terraria, it gets to a ridiculous degree. It's kind of like the community that's grown up around Undertale. Is like the community that goes and watch streams. As much as they are very nice and support streamers and go and watch streams, which is something that streamers need people to come and watch them. Like, it's nice to be supported and have people watch you. It's also, like, ridiculously aggressive the way they do it. It's like, you must play the game exactly how we tell you to play the game. And if you don't, you're terrible at the game. It's like, dudes, chill. It's a game. Chill your booties. Bully hunters are a group of liars. The Bully Hunter videos from the company that or from the group that call themselves the Bully Hunters, yeah, it's all lies. It's all lies and misrepresentation. I'm just kind of going to play the games I play, and if people watch, people watch, and if people don't, people don't. No harm, no foul. A lot of the stuff you see on the whole Bully Hunters thing is faked. It's like the prank channels that you see on YouTube. A lot of their pranks are faked. And that's fine. Like, actually faking pranks is perfectly fine. It's when people don't realise they're faked and people think they're real that it becomes a problem. And that's unfortunately what Bully Hunters does, is Bully Hunters represents itself as being truth, when it is in fact Bully Hunters is BS. That's hard to tell, because I haven't done a huge amount of the storyline, actually. But I've gotten a reasonable amount of materials together quite quickly.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy.
Not sure why, but being on Twitch feels wrong. I would like to have a larger Twitch following. I would like to slowly sort of grow a Twitch following, but literally no one ever comes to my Twitch channel. Like, my Twitch channel is like, doesn't have anyone on it, and because of the way Twitch ranks streams, having no one on your Twitch channel means no one sees your Twitch channel because it's buried at the bottom.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain.
I'm at Twitch and on YouTube. Hey, Petty! Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for being over on Twitch. Coast mustard. You are Peter. Nice! Reaper. Raw! Droid. I'm badass. Reaper. Oh, shit!
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the...
Wait, this isn't Family Guy. He's not Peter Griffin. Maybe I am, who knows? Maybe not. Maybe he is Peter. Still celebrating your victory over the fan. What fan? Wait, what? I'm confused. What victory am I supposed to be celebrating? Am I supposed to be celebrating a victory? The only victories I've had recently have been, you know, not being so depressed that I've tried to kill myself. Minecraft a couple of days ago. Oh, the mob fan! Do you want the Arctic expansion? I wouldn't mind the Arctic expansion, but I'm not, like, super must have the Arctic expansion. Oh, just think about that. That needle, that metal needle that goes into his arm is like a ½ inch thick. That's the equivalent of like a 9mm bullet. That goes straight through his arm. Just think about that for a second. That is a needle that is as big as a pistol round going through your arm. Like, that's not... Actually, surprisingly enough, probably not, because it probably went between the two. It's actually very hard to break the bones in your forearm with a penetrative attack, because the forearm is made up of two bones, the radius and the ulna. And the radius and the ulna actually have the ability to spread away from each other. So what you actually find is if you stab someone in the forearm, the two bones spread and move away from each other, and it very rarely results in a broken bone. Once I had my leg broken and the bone was outside. Ooh, compound fracture. Never fun to have a compound fracture. How on earth did you get a compound fracture in your leg? Still hurts like a mother woofer, though. Yes, definitely hurts like a mother woofer. How many sea dragons are in the lava zone? There's a sea dragon guarding the thermal plant. There's a sea dragon guarding the primary containment facility, and there's a sea dragon in one of the kind of back areas, out of the way areas. So I think there's 3 sea dragons. 3 sea dragons, 1 sea emperor. Or empress, depending. 1 sea non-binomial gendered creature that is a ruler. Oh! I just accidentally wall glitched. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the wall glitch. This is something a lot of streamers do intentionally. Is wall glitch. Well, not a lot of streamers, a lot of speedrunners do intentionally, is wall glitch. Where you pass into the terrain. I have done it accidentally. So let's go and unwall glitch ourselves. There we go. We have successfully unwall glitched ourselves. I have no idea how I managed to do that. That's actually reasonably difficult to do. And I did it by accident.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Droid's so good he does it by accident. 4 and 1 is underground, the other one is following me. That's not sea dragons, dude. Sea dragons are the big green things with the squid tentacles and the breathing of fireballs. I think you might be talking about ghost reapers. You went 50 kilometers on your bicycle yesterday. Wow. That's quite impressive. What's that, like 20 miles? 22 miles or something like that? That's pretty impressive. I think it's like 2.2 factoring, isn't it? Kilometers to miles is like a 2.2 factor. Not 50 kilometers an hour, Chara. 50 kilometers in distance, you twit. There shouldn't be that many sea dragons. It's not... Unless you've spawned them in the console, like, that many sea dragons don't exist on the map. There are green squids everywhere. 31 miles. Okay. So it's more like a factor of 1.8, but close enough. 50,000 meters. Yes, 50 kilometers is 50,000 meters. That is how kilometers work. You strange creature, you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so we've got plenty of lithium. So one thing I do want to do is I want to get down a modification station, which requires a computer chip, titanium, and lead. We might not actually have the lead for that, which is mildly frustrating. We do have the lead for that. Now the question is, can we make a computer chip? We've got the copper, we've got the gold, we've got the table coral. We can make a computer chip. Excellent. I was going around 22 kilometers an hour. That's not bad. 22 kilometers an hour is not bad. Droid, you ever tried going to the bottom of the void? It's 3,000 meters deep. Nope, and never going to try because it's completely pointless. The void is called the void for a very good reason. It is the edge of the map. Trying to go to the bottom of the void is literally just like, let me see if I can fall off the edge of the map. It's like, I don't see the point. Okay, so I have access to the ultra glide fins and the thermoblade. I don't have access to the increased oxygen tank yet because I haven't found it yet. That's fine. What was I building? I was building the laser gun. So laser gun requires battery, titanium, and cave sulfur, which means I'm going to have to go and get myself some cave sulfur because I don't have any cave sulfur. Are you going to try Fortnite ever? I have played Fortnite, Peter. I've played Fortnite previously. Not really my sort of game, but I have played it. I can sort of understand why people enjoy it, and I have nothing, like, technically against it. It's just not really my sort of game. Turn off the systems of the submarine. Never! I can waste power if I want to waste power. Don't you tell me what I can and can't do. That's the one I literally just went through, Droid. Droid, that's the hole you literally just went through. Typical Droid trying the same hole over and over and expecting different results. And I pray to God Elfie's still watching, because Elfie will burst out giggling when I say that. %, lol! I'm talking to Lake River. Oh, I see. Turning off the system. Yeah, to stop yourself getting tracked. Basically going into silent running. Yeah. Hey, Pettivok Vase. Pettivok Vase? Pettivos Vase? Welcome to the stream and the SSD. Please try and process as much data as you can while you're here. Let's get some titanium. What else do I need? I need a battery. Well, would you believe I have a battery here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to find my least charged tool, which is my Sea Glide, and I'm going to swap it out for a 100% power battery, and I'm going to use my partially charged battery because it recharges it. By the way, if the Seamoth is said to be a water and space vehicle, why can't you attach a couple of thrusters to it and go in space? Because it's not a space vehicle. When was the Seamoth ever said to be a space vehicle? Does it say the Seamoth is a space vehicle? One person sea and space vehicle. You're correct. I presume because it's a space vehicle in the way that a transport pod is a space vehicle. So basically, when it comes to space travel, you have two kinds of space vehicles. You have what's called entry capacity space vehicles, and you have what's called non-entry capacity space vehicles. So entry capacity space vehicles are things like the space rocket, the Soyuz capsule, the space shuttle, things like that. These are things that can go in and out of atmosphere because they're built to the point where they can survive going in and out of atmosphere. A non-entry vehicle is a vehicle that is not built in such a way that it would survive entering the atmosphere. Examples of this are the sections of the International Space Station, the Hubble Space Telescope, things like this. They're not built to survive entry in and out of atmosphere. They're perfectly capable of surviving sitting in space and perfectly capable of surviving moving around space, but they're not capable of surviving entering or exiting atmosphere because of the amount of pressure, heat, friction, etc. that's generated as you do that. It would be kind of like saying that just because you can put a bulb underwater, why can't you throw a bulb at the water at 10,000 miles an hour? Well, if you throw a bulb at a pool of water at 10,000 miles an hour, the bulb's going to shatter. Before it even hits the water, it's going to shatter because of the friction of the air. So I would guess that the design of the Seamoth is as a non-entry vehicle, as a movement-based vehicle.
Biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
To the Aurora! Wait, what? In fact, no. Don't tell me what, Turtle. Just leave it there, Turtle. Just leave it at warpers sound like pedos, and I'm just gonna put that conversation down and let it go. Just let that conversation just wander away, because I ain't touching that with a 10-foot yard pole. I'm not even going to start saying the sentence that came into my head. I'm just going to leave it, and we're just going to go to the Aurora, and we're going to enjoy exploring the Aurora, and we're not going to pay any attention to what Turtle just said. Oh Christ, some of my subscribers. So, who likes cake? Cake with arsenic and fish heads? Not me. But cake without arsenic and fish heads, very much. In fact, I'm going to go down and look after my partner after her surgery. And my partner lives like a 3-minute walk from a nearby Tesco's. So I'm planning to go and buy cake. And me and my partner can sit on the bed, and I can fetch her cake, and we can sit and eat cake while we play video games together while she recovers from her surgery. Hey, Bloxian Nagahara! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Nagahara? The prawn has thrusters, just had a few jump jet upgrades and going to space. No! That's not how space travel works. Have I ever heard of Unturned? Yes, I've heard of Unturned, Peter. Unturned is the blocky zombie survival thing, isn't it?
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Excuse me, little jumpy crabs. How are you today, Bloxian? Have you had a good Sunday?
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life.
It's like an awful lot of those things that tried to farm off of the success of things like Minecraft and H1Z1. Your autocorrect is drunk. Why is your autocorrect drunk? Ooh, free crate. Well, crate in exchange for a little bit of antique. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I hate it when the fire doesn't go out properly. Very frustrating.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Monitor, I can't. Top floor with googly, I am. A minute today, or blurry. Drunk autocorrect. Very drunk autocorrect. Come on, go out. They've made it so you need so much more fuel to put stuff out. It didn't take nearly that much fuel in the past. Give me the battery. And let's... Can I scan anything in here? I can scan the trash can. I will take this poster, but not because I want this poster, because this poster is crap. The only poster that matters is the Keep Calm Kitty poster. That is the only important poster.
New PDA data.
So let's jump up on here. Angle ourselves correctly, jump up on here, and over we go. I can't start it because of bad module info. You mean unturned?
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Ooh, nice little bit of frame lag looking at that screen. Hey, Wise Mad Professor, good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, and good Death Star to you, sir. Good Death Star to you, sir. Hey, Barney, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Barney? Yep, I'm just playing a bit of Subnautica before I go and pick some people up, and then head down to my partner's because my partner is having surgery tomorrow. So I'm going to be down at my partner's, looking after my partner. I've got videos planned for Monday, Wednesday and Friday, pre-uploaded and pre-recorded, because I'll be down looking after my partner after her surgery. I don't know when I will be finished looking after my partner, but I'll try and get back up here and do some streaming at some point. You're good, thanks. Excellent! I'm glad you are good.
Blueprint acquired.
Avoid the leech. See, because you're playing Subnautica. Hey, Joe Medeski, get off me arm, you little beggar.
Integrating new PDA data. The tripod shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications. New blueprint.
Find the kitty poster. Yep, the kitty poster is the most important thing on the Aurora. I mean, we'll deal with the other stuff, the unimportant stuff, like repairing the reactor so we don't all die from radiation poisoning and stuff. But the main reason we're here is to get the Keep Calm kitty poster. And if any of you think otherwise, you are mistaken.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
8.
Containment
7.
breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Get off. Has the game had any content updates since release? I don't think so. It's like had some audio tweaks and things like that. But I don't think it's had any major content updates. I just felt like playing it. I enjoy the game.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
But yes, repairing the drive core so we all don't die of radiation is definitely secondary.
Breach repaired.
Get
Further
off me!
breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
That little thing is just determined to bite me. Little leech is just determined to bite me today.
Containment breach repaired.
They're not normally
Further
quite so
breaches
obsessive,
detected.
but that one just kept coming back.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I don't know if they might have tweaked the aggressiveness on some of the species, because I got bitten by a Reaper as well, which is a significant rarity. It's been a long time since a Reaper bit me. Can I scan this? Oh, I can actually scan it. Huh. Don't think I've ever scanned the drive core shielding bridge before. No, basically the only thing that happens is that you can't go near the Aurora without a radiation suit turtle.
Breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Once you repair it, if you wait 5 days, then you can stop wearing your radiation suit. The only thing that happens if you don't repair it is you have to wear your radiation suit whenever you get close to the Aurora. It's not actually that big a deal. I just like to make it sound like a bigger deal than it is, because, yeah. I'm like that. It's supposed to be an Arctic DLC in the future, I think. I cry if it's paid. It's going to be paid DLC-wise, Mad. And to be fair, it's perfectly reasonable for it to be paid DLC. They didn't charge a ridiculous amount for the content in the game. They didn't release the game buggy or unplayable. The game is a very good, playable, well-designed, well-put-together game. And they have done additional work. And it's one of these weird things, like, people think that the game developers should do work without getting paid, and it's like, no, I'm perfectly for game developers getting paid. What I'm not for is game developers trying to harvest money off people using psychologically manipulative techniques. But making additional content for a game costs money and time, and asking people to pay for additional content is fine. Asking people to pay for content that's not additional content, that's just part of that game, is not fine. For example, Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors took out, between the last Dynasty Warriors and this Dynasty Warriors, took out a dozen things from the game. Over a dozen things from the game. They're now putting those things back in the game, but they're asking people to pay for them. That is manipulation, because it wasn't like you added anything to the game. What you did was you took stuff out of the game and then added it back in again. Will I be able to afford it if it is paid DLC? Probably not. I probably won't be able to afford it if it is paid DLC, but I also have no sort of qualms with them charging for DLC that they've crafted separately. I strongly don't agree with the idea that basically everything a game has added to it after its release should be free. Like, this whole idea that, like, this is one of the problems of games as service, the idea that they had where they basically tried to charge people over and over and over again for the same game. You don't have to buy me the DLC, dude. They had this thing where they tried to create games as service, which basically the idea behind games as service was, we're going to charge you over and over again for the same game. Right? That was the idea of games as service. That's what games as service are. Like with World of Warcraft, they charged people for the game World of Warcraft, and then they charged people to play on the servers. But the price they charged you to pay on the servers was far, far above what it cost them to run those servers. So basically what they were doing was they were charging you for stuff that they didn't need to charge you for. They were charging you above and beyond the cost of running the servers. So they charge you for the game and then charge you for the servers separately. Now, charging a reasonable cost for the servers is perfectly fine. You do need to charge for servers because they cost money to run. But charging above and beyond for servers is just jerkish. Now, you take that to the extreme and you now have situations where things like single-player games like Shadows of Mordor, or Shadows of Mordor, Art of War, whatever it's called. Literally, you are paying for nothing. What you are buying when you buy that is nothing, and yet, or what you are paying for when you pay for the content boxes in that is nothing. It's all stuff that's already in the game, and it's a single-player game, but they're charging you for it. And they say, oh, we're offering players player choice. No, they're not. What they're doing is they're charging you for something that previously used to be free. And by that, I mean passcodes. They're saying that they're giving players the choice of bypassing the grind of the game. Well, no, the choice of bypassing the grind of the game is putting in a passcode. It's putting in a cheat code. That's what cheat codes used to be for, is to bypass the grind of a game. If you wanted to bypass the grind of a game. Hey, Radical, and hey, IMM Freedom, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I'm on a slight rant about asshole video game developers. My apologies. The developers of this game, by the way, are not assholes. The developers of this game are perfectly reasonable people who charge reasonable price for their game. And then ask people to pay for additional content in the form of actual full DLC packs that contain content. Small miracles. As opposed to just, you know, random crap. I'm okay. My partner's going into surgery on the weekend. 1869. My partner's going into surgery. It's been a long time since I played this game. I'm surprised I remembered that. My partner's going into surgery on Monday, so I'm going to be down looking after her for a few days. How are you doing, IMM? Are you well today?
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Broken bone? Why do you have a broken bone? How did you break a bone? What have you been doing to break bones? You absolute twit.
Integrating new PDA data.
Haven't had one of these in a while? One of what? What haven't you had for a while? Hey, Turtex! Oh, haven't had a Subnautica stream for a while. No! I felt like playing some Subnautica. It's a very chill game, and it's very easy to play just in a relaxed manner. I'm going to have to come off in a second, though. No! My partner doesn't have to go into surgery for a broken bone. No, 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 no. My partner has to go into surgery for an endometrial surgery. My partner has a condition known as endometriosis. Now, I don't remember the code for this, so I'm going to have to look that up in my PDA. Data downloads, codes and clues, lab access, 6483. So endometriosis is a medical condition in which parts of the female anatomy or cells from parts of the female anatomy grow in locations and in ways that they shouldn't. And it can be extremely painful and unpleasant.
Integrating new PDA data.
And cause a variety of different medical problems. Okie dokie, wise mad. Thank you very much for popping in. What price do you think the DLC will be, like, less than the game itself? I'm guessing the DLC is probably going to be like 10, 11 bucks. UK, so probably about $15. That would be my guess. I've been going in a straight line the whole time, but I keep finding exactly the same things. Going so very possible, Lake. You can't go in a straight line very far in this game. So in this game, basically, the map itself is about 3,000 kilometers across. So if you've traveled more than 1,500 kilometers from the landing pod, then likelihood is you've gone outside the map area. So if you've not traveled outside the map area, you're still inside the map area, likelihood is you've been going in circles. And how can I help? What information do you need? Up, up, up. And down we go! Dang it. Down we go! Sorry, I should do more speak. I'm in the lava zone. Oh, yeah, you're definitely going in circles in the lava zone. Where in the lava zone are you? So, you went into the lava zone. Did you get into the lava zone through the Lost River? I presume you got into the lava zone through the Lost River. Yes? Hey, Rattlesnake Gaming, welcome back. Can't find the Sea Empress Castle. Okay, so do you know where the thermal power plant is, Lake River? You know where the thermal power plant is? So what you need to do is you need to, basically in the big cavern where the thermal power plant is in the center of the cavern, you're going to need to make a circle around the outside of that cavern. And sooner or later you're going to find a big old crater in the floor. And when I say a big old crater, I mean it's a crater big enough for you to park the Cyclops in. Yep. So you're going to need to find the big old crater in the floor that's near the walls, out near the wall, that's big enough for you to park the Cyclops in. It's deep enough for the Cyclops to literally just sink down inside the crater. Right? Once you find that crater, in the wall of the crater there's going to be a hole. You go into the hole, swim down the tunnel, and you end up in another cavern where the floor is lava. So you're not just in the hot area, the floor is literally made out of lava. And that's where the Sea Emperor's castle is. So what I'll do is I'll probably be wrapping up the stream in the next 10 minutes. Could you all do me a massive favour and could you all follow me over on a raid of a friend of mine? A friend of mine who is a brilliant streamer, beautifully polite, beautifully clever, does great streams, and does get attention, but doesn't get nearly as much attention as he deserves. So I'm probably going to be ending the stream very soon. I will be posting up a link to a streamer, and I would really love it if you guys could join me in just chilling with that, or just heading over onto that streamer's stream and saying hello. Is it John? John's not streaming at the moment, as far as I'm aware. I don't think John is streaming at the moment. But it is someone who myself and John both know, and we both like them. So it's kind of like John, in that, you know, we both know them, we both like them. I tell you what, Lake River, you have been here pretty much the whole stream and you've been chatting with me. So here you go, have a look at Lake River. So let's tidy up our inventory and then we will end the stream there, I think. Keep Calm Kitty poster has to be placed on a wall because it's the Keep Calm Kitty poster. You do not get the Keep Calm Kitty poster and not place it on the wall. Wish I could kitty. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I've been the GamingDroid, this has been Subnautica, and I would love it if you would all be willing to head over to this link, which I'm about to post now. Stop putting batteries in lake. No! Lake requires batteries. I know it's polluting the planet, but the lake requires batteries. And let me just double check to make sure I have got that link correct, because I don't want to be sending you to the wrong channel. And then we can all go and say hello to this wonderful, wonderful person. Yep, that is the correct link. So, could we all go and say hello to Mr. Scaldera? And when we go and say hello to Scaldera, could you say hello with the hashtag droids on patrol? Thank you very much, everyone. I have been the GamingDroid. This has been Subnautica, and I will see you all when my partner recovers from her surgery. Bye-zy bye, everybody. Bye-zy bye. So I'm going to go and say hashtag droids on patrol.